Welcome to a short instructional video on how to build relationships with students, where we will focus on how to build trust and communicate feedback effectively with adult students. First, we want to discuss the importance of building relationships with students. James Comer, who is a professor at Yale University, once said that no significant learning occurs without a significant relationship. This is true in many different situations, in the classroom, in work situations, with adult students. As an instructional coach, your goal is to assist the teachers in growing in their effectiveness in the classroom for the students to be more successful. Before you can begin to help coach teachers, you must build relationships with them. Once the relationship has begun to form, the teachers will be more likely to accept and implement feedback you give them. So I want to give you two approaches on how to build trust with adult students you will be working with. So the first approach, and then I'll give you an example, is how to show care and concern for the student beyond just their instructional needs. Good morning, Scott. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Kaylin. How are you?
I'm doing well. I heard you're training for a marathon coming up or something?
Yeah, I am. Thanks for caring to ask. The training's going really well, but I am excited to get the race over with.
When teachers realize that you care about them, they will want to build a relationship with you. A second approach to building trust is to seek insight from the experience of the different teachers. Here's an example. Hello, John. I was wondering, I've heard that you have been teaching 7th grade science for the past 5 years, and I was wondering if I could ask your opinion on some new strategies that we want to implement throughout the 7th grade curriculum. Would you mind sitting down with me for a few minutes so I can run these ideas by you?
I would love to help you out. I appreciate that you value my opinion and experience.
Of course, John, you're the reason for so much of the school's success over the past years, and I see that you have a lot of insight and experience to offer. So how about we plan on Friday at 7:30?
Sounds like a plan. I'll meet you in your office.
Thanks again, John.
No problem.
When teachers feel valued and appreciated, they see you are wanting to build a trusting relationship with them. And so after building a trusting relationship, you now have the relationship capital to give feedback to the teachers and help them grow in different areas. So here are two strategies to communicate effectively with teachers. First, whenever providing feedback, be sure to celebrate the positives of the teacher. The teacher is most likely doing a lot of things well, so you should acknowledge that. Hello, Robert. I so enjoyed being in your class the other day. The students were really engaged and really enjoyed when you explained how you see Newton's third law when you used to be a skateboarder. I was thinking, have you ever thought about maybe giving an assessment where the students find Newton's third law in their own life?
Thanks, Caitlin. I really love being able to relate physics to the real world, especially skateboarding. That's a great idea that I've never thought of, and we have an assessment coming up soon, so I might give it a try. Thanks.
No problem, anytime. A second strategy is to communicate in a way that values their time. Teachers and instructional coaches both have very busy schedules, so it's important that you value their time in how you give the feedback. Jack, thank you so much for letting me sit down in your chemistry class the other day. I really enjoyed it. Do you think we could sit down tomorrow at 11 for a short 10-minute meeting?
Sure, that sounds great.
Great. Let's meet in my office and we can make sure that we are done by 11:10 to make sure that you have enough time to prep for your afternoon classes.
Sure, thanks for valuing my time. See you tomorrow.
Perfect. When you work on building relationships with teachers full of trust, you are building a significant relationship so that, in the words of James Comer, significant learning can take place as you provide these teachers with timely, effective feedback. Thank you for listening today.